Hey, what's up guys, it's Leroy Jenkins 13. Today I've got a Modern Warfare 3 gameplay for you guys. It's free-for-all on Hardhat, and today I'm going to be going over the gameplay a little bit and showing you that to win you don't necessarily need good aim or good connection, because in this game I don't really have either, but I still come out on top. So right off the bat, pretty much in free-for-all especially, you want to commit yourself. You can't just kind of, think maybe I'll go over here, maybe I'll go a different way. You have to choose, alright, I'm either going to go left or right. I'm not going to wait around, because if you do decide to wait around, you're probably going to get flanked from behind. In Hardhat, I really like to stay in the middle of the map, especially in free-for-all. Because what happens in free-for-all a lot is you'll get shot in the back, and that's what I don't want to happen. So if you saw right there, I had my back to that wall, so I knew no one could get me from behind, and only people could come out from in front of me. Right here, I heard this guy, and one thing that's good to do is, I probably shouldn't have thrown that nade. I thought if I had quick draw, it would have been a good idea. I thought I did. But one thing you can do is throw a grenade one way to block a path, and then watch the other side, because they're forced to either back into your grenade or into your line of sight, and which is what happened there. And then I got my pistol out for the quick pistol whip kill, and got myself a little 5 kill streak for the IMS. I really don't like using big kill streaks either in free-for-all. It just requires you to play too slow, and free-for-all is a much faster paced game. So I put the IMS in that doorway, and there I do get a kill with it. I really like the IMS. You're guaranteed pretty much 2 kills every time, sometimes 3 or 4. There's another kill, so that's 2. And I drop my care package and get the precision airstrike, which is, kind of useless, but whatever. So I see this guy on the radar and start shooting him. You might be able to tell there's some hit registration lag or bullet lag or whatever you want to call it. I didn't have a very good connection in this game, but I mean, it's been worse, so I'm not complaining too bad. My aim was also very off this game, like right there you just saw. But like I said, this game is going to kind of demonstrate how you don't have to have good aim to win. Obviously it's much better if you do. There was some good aim there, but of course that guy was standing still. But but I mean, obviously if you have good aim you'll have the upper hand already, but you don't need it to be a good player. So once again, just kind of moving around this area, and there was definitely some bullet lag there, and one guy comes behind me and kills me. That's the problem with free-for-all. There's always people everywhere on the map. There's always someone behind you. So in free-for-all, really, you've got 2 choices. You can either run around the map, or you can patrol one area. I mean, I think that's pretty obvious to most people, but there are pros and cons for each. If you're running around the map, you're going to get flanked a lot. People are going to cross you a lot. People are going to come up behind you, spawn near you, and there was a ton of lag there. I didn't even see that guy up the stairs. And if you're staying in one spot, you need to be careful that you're not camping in like the exact same spot. You've seen me pretty much in this area the entire game, but I'm never sitting in one spot for more than a couple seconds. Because if you do, people are going to find out where you're sitting, and they're just going to pre-nade you and just kill you every time. This guy I couldn't see because in final stand behind the wall, can't do too much about that stuff. But now it's tied, and I really need to start getting back into this game. So I get 1 quick kill, and I'm going to try and go back into this side on the left, but I hear someone to my right. So I start waiting, and sure enough, this guy comes. Headsets are a huge advantage in this game. If you don't have one, you can pick up some pretty cheap, especially, this weekend, Thanksgiving weekend, got a lot of sweet deals. But right here's a good example of how you need to play. So I know one guy is to my left. I heard that guy from all the way down. And then I sit here in this corner just for a little bit to reload, and make sure no one on that right side can kill me, because I can see both entrances on the left. And I shoot this barrel, and I get shot from behind from someone who popped out. See, that's the problem with going out into the open. Really, if you turn your back for a second, you're vulnerable. So, I mean, you can't do too much in situations like that because you eventually need to turn your back. But, I mean, you just need to minimize that time that you're kind of vulnerable. This guy I see going through the pipe, and here's a really good angle, guys. Use this a lot, especially in team games. But some guy does kill me from the top. He saw me. That's an example of how moving around the map is sometimes not the best idea in free-for-all, because things like that will happen to you. This is the part that I was actually talking about. So I see some guy on the right, start shooting him, and instantly I hear a guy on the left. I go up to shoot him, and I instantly run to this right spot, just to this corner again, because someone will definitely spawn somewhere near me. They always spawn on this right side, it seems like. Someone did come up the middle, and I should have killed that guy, but my poor aim and poor connection kind of lost me that fight. I'm right here. I throw my special grenade and throw the Semtex, and do get the kill. Not on that guy that I was aiming for, but someone who killed him. So once again, just making sure no one can kill me from my back. This isn't the best spot because people can come where I'm blind on my left and right sides. So not the best position there. Really camping, well, quote-unquote camping in a corner isn't a bad thing in free-for-all if you're only there for a couple seconds. Granted, if you're there for the entire game, I mean, that's not a good thing. You're a camper. One thing I want to point out, going into that tunnel, someone shot me from that tunnel, so I knew they were going to be in there. So instantly when I went through that tunnel, I was already aimed down sight and I was pre-firing. Then I kill a guy on the right, and I saw him shooting to the left, so I knew someone was there. So then I poked out. Things like that. Actually watching bullets is very, very helpful. And right here, I put my IMS because I know that's a very common spot to go through this tunnel. And once again, I go through the tunnel already looking down sight and pre-firing. Get another quick kill there. Probably shouldn't have reloaded there. Probably should have waited, but my IMS gets the final kill, which is always nice. I'm pretty sure the score is 30-18 if I'm seeing this correctly. Sorry, the screen I'm watching on is a little bit small. But really in free-for-all especially, it's really important that you know how to move around the map, when to stay still, and when to find some cover. Also knowing when to reload and just general spawn areas is really important. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you later.